Live now to Grand Rapids, 24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso showing us some of the other problems being caused by these strong winds. Steve?
Yeah, good evening, Brian. I'm on the city's southeast side at Hall and Lafayette here. Check out what the wind did to this tree, and this will further illustrate what Kyle Underwood was talking about. The rain got under here, and it loosened all this soil, and you can see even though this is really sandy soil, and the water is still saturated in there, and that loosened everything up. This is not the healthiest tree in the world, but when the wind got a hold of it, it just went down. And the other thing that happens this time of the year is we're starting to get leaves on them, and so that increases the sail area on them, if you will. And the wind gets a hold of that. It's just something extra for the wind to grab onto, and it went down. I talked to a guy who lives here. He says he's got he usually has a car parked out here. For some reason, his car wasn't parked there this morning, and he was able to avoid any property damage. But that's not the case over in Ottawa County. Look at this video here that we shot earlier this morning. This pine tree smashed into the roof and living room of a home near Marne. We talked with Gerald Barnes. He lives inside that house. He was home with his grandma when all this happened. Windy?
It was just wind. Like, I just woke up and heard wind, and then like 10 minutes later, I heard the tree just smashed out. Just lucky.
Just lucky. The good news is all this will start to die down around sunset, and really within the last hour, photojournalist Larry Grant and I standing out here have noticed a real decrease in the winds. Another thing you really want to watch out for is the gusts get up there. They'll start taking those power lines down at about 50 miles an hour. A power line, just figure it is always hot. Never go near the thing. Stay about 25 feet away, and if you see anything that power line is attached to or touching, don't mess with that either. You only get one chance to mess that thing up. We're live in the city's southeast side. Steve Kelso, 24-hour News 8.
Kent County has the most homes without power right now, around 2,500. 1,400 are without power in Allegan County. Consumers Energy hopes to have all power restored by midnight tonight.